Preview.
2.5 years ago, me and my husband separated, so I was remortgaging the house into my name, so I got a new quote for life and critical illness cover. It was £45 a month, which I thought was a bit of a big chunk out of my monthly income, but trying to think sensibly, 2 kids under the age of 12, I thought it was the most sensible idea to take the policy out. August last year I took ill and I was rushed into hospital. After a couple of scans they said that I had a growth on my ovary, but they did seem to think that it was benign, and because of where the cyst was I was going to need a full hysterectomy. Cyst was removed, hysterectomy and everything. Recovered really well. I was only in hospital a couple of days. Came home, went back 2 weeks later for my results, and was given the devastating news that it was cancer. It was the most shocking news I've ever had. Devastating. My mum and dad was with me. I couldn't look at my mum and dad in the face, and then I was asked a question by the Macmillan nurses about my kids. They wanted to know how old they was, and I just burst into tears again, kept thinking, oh my God, what am I going to tell the kids? It was just devastating. That day I just went home and I cried like I've never cried before, and I cried for the whole of the day. And all of a sudden dawned on me, I've got a critical illness cover with my mortgage. So I phoned Aviva, went through all the details with them. They said that they would get somebody to give me a call back, and because of the nature of the cancer they wanted to know if I would prefer to speak to a woman, which I said I would. So they said that they'd call me back at 1 o'clock that day. Bang on 1 o'clock they rang me, spoke to a really nice girl, asked me a few questions, asked me consultant's details, and they said that the next stage now would be for them to write to my consultant. They always told me when they was going to ring me, and they always did call me when they said that they would. They were absolutely fantastic, and it took 6 weeks for it all to go through from start to finish. I've spoken to quite a few people since this has happened to me, and I'm amazed at the amount of people that don't have critical illness cover. You just don't know what's round the corner. I've got no family history, and when it did happen to me, it was the biggest shock. I got all the money and decided, right, I've got all this money now, I want to go and blow it all, but decided big lump sum off the mortgage, bought myself a brand new car. I'm taking the kids on holiday. We're having a family holiday this year. We haven't had one for a couple of years now, so we're going to have a great family holiday, and I'm looking forward to it very much with the kids.
Preview. shockwavesound.com